Hey guys, it's Cody, and today we're going to do a little tractor repair work. So this is my John Deere 5065E. I've had this thing for about 12 years. I bought it new right after we built our house. Like, we moved in like April, I think, and I bought it in April. And the reason I did that is because I absolutely hate borrowing equipment from people. You know, obviously if it's something you're going to use once every 5 or 6 years, you can't justify buying it. But like, we use a tractor almost every day. I mean, we're doing something with it. It may only run for 30 or 45 minutes or 20 minutes, but almost every day this tractor gets cranked and drove. So, but we got a little issue. So what's going on is the other day I had Clance spreading some rock for me on the road where we had some roads wash away during the flooding. And I'm not going to say he did, but what I'm thinking is I think he was in road gear and he slipped my clutches a little bit. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So right here is your clutch. So on this clutch, when you push it in, that's how you shift your tractor into gear, you know, between forward and reverse or your different gears there. But what I'm finding is this tractor has never had a lack of power. But now when I let out on the clutch, especially like in this tractor has three, let me squat down here. It has, that don't look good. Let me clean that screen off a little bit. Maybe it's got some alpaca dust on it. How's that? There we go. Is that better? Not really. So what I found is that this tractor's got 3 gears, A, B, and C. And then within those A, B, and C, you have a 1, 2, 3 forward and a reverse. So you got 3 reverses, 9 forward gears. But this clutch right here should have about 1/4 of an inch of free travel. And right now it has 0. So we're going to adjust this linkage right here and see if we can't get some free travel in it and see if that doesn't change the way the tractor runs. So I'm going to crank it up and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to drive it and show y'all what I'm trying to get out of it, where I can tell it's not right, and then we'll try to fix it and see if we can show you the way it ought to be. So let's crawl up on the old tractor here. Can I put y'all right here? Hey, looky there. Welcome to the show. All right, let's crank her up. Okay, so now when I put it in B2, that's kind of where I like to always drive, is in B2. And when I let out, like I'm all the way out, and it's real slow to take off instead of, I mean, it's almost like, and like when you barely touch the clutch, it disengages. And you should have some push to it. You should have to, you know, I mean, if I barely just let my foot ride on it, it's not going anywhere. So, and like when I'm trying to push some stuff, like I was trying to push some rock the other day for the feedlot pen, and when I did, it didn't have any power in B2, which normally you can do a good bit of spreading in B2, but I'm thinking it's just slipping that clutch. So let's we're going to back her in. We're going to back her into the shop here. Probably could have just done this under the awning, but alright, so let's take a look here. Put these glasses up here. So what we're going to do is, here's our clutch. Maybe let's do this. Let's put you over here maybe. There we go. It's running backwards, guys. Okay, so here's our clutch, and in this linkage right here, We got a nut here that we can loosen up, and that'll let us turn that. And then if it goes up in here, if we follow it up, let's see. There is not another one up there. Let me open the hood right quick. Well, that didn't do us any good. We may have to take this cover right here off to be able to see what we want to see. But if I run my hand up under there, I don't feel any adjustment on that. We might can just turn that. We might can just turn that shaft. It might free spin in there and adjust here. Or we might just turn this nut. Let me show you. We might just turn this nut, and that might push this down and give us the free travel we want. Because as we, let's just see. What size y'all think that is? 5/8, 11/16. All right, I got a 9/16 here. Too little, so I think it's metric. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna try this 15. Let's see what happens. All right, so loosen that guy up. I would think you couldn't just turn that, but I can't feel up in here, guys. Oh, that right there will come off of there like this. I wonder if that holds that in there. You think it holds that thing in there? I'm thinking that holds that in there. This is all trial and error, y'all, but what I'm thinking is this little deal right here. I'm thinking this little deal is like it's a pin that goes through this little yoke, because I'm trying to see. Yeah, it moves. So maybe, and it's got this collar on it that clamps it on here so that it can't come out. I'm thinking that probably holds that all in there. And if we could prise it out of there. If we could pry it out of there, we probably have it fixed. Up there. That goes up to a linkage up here. Need to grab a pry bar. Okay guys, so I got it figured out. That ain't a good view. I'll put you over here. Darn sun. Okay. So what's going on here is this. Right now there's so much pressure on this because the clutch packs are slipping that I couldn't pull this pin out, but if I pry on it a little bit and get that pin out, now I can let that go back to where it needs to sit. Now we can make our adjustment here on this guy. We can run this baby out a little. We're going to run this baby out a little bit, a few turns. Now then, let's see. Put that back in. Oh, a little too much slip there, I think. Now then. Now see, now we got some travel there, some free travel. I'd say that's probably a little too much. So let's tighten this baby back up a little. And now then, see, there's about I don't like that, there ain't much there. So I'm gonna give it a little bit right there. I like that a lot better. Alright, so we're going to snap this guy back in right here. Just push it on there. And we'll run our nut back down. Take our 15 millimeter, tighten it up. And everything works like it should. That should have it fixed. Now I'm going to set these tools down right here. Y'all don't let me forget where I put them and then not put them back up. Because I want to do a little test drive to see if that fixed it, if that made any difference. So let's see here. Let's give it a crank. Back where it's supposed to be now. Probably a little too much free play. I'm gonna go back and tighten that back up, but I'm gonna try spreading a little bit of dirt with it to see how it does. Just a little bit of this rock right here. Yeah, it's a little jumpy, and when you get here, it's not smooth. So it needs just a little bit more adjustment in it. It's a little jerky. See, the other day when I wanted to do some back dragging, I couldn't, it wouldn't do it in feet. Yeah, still a little jerky. All right, guys, so run over there and ran it a little bit over at the steer pen, straightening up some of those 3 and 5 inch rocks that I bought the other day. We still got about 1 inch of travel here in this baby, right here. and we need about a quarter to a half. So I'm gonna probably turn that one turn or something, see what it looks like. But it's just that simple, guys. So here, let's do this. Set up. The only reason I made this video is because I know there's a lot of these tractors out there, these 5065 Es, 5055s, 5075s. They're all going to be the same. So instead of hauling this thing to you're back to your dealership and stuff to have them look at it and them do something like this, it takes a guy literally 5 minutes, and then they charge you a couple $100. You can do it yourself. So hopefully you got some out of this, guys. I enjoy you coming and watching us. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe and keep ranching.